Ayun, kaya pala lakas sa gas. Kasi it's butas. Good thing the thing didn't caught on fire. Wala, yun lang. Good morning guys. Ayan. So, kalabas yung Razorback. Isa lang ibig sabihin nun. Paparamdam na naman yung ating si time bomb. Ayan. So, gagawin natin today is another DIY fix. Sana gumana. Ayan, to give you an idea kung ano yung gagawin. So, to start off, kung di pa kayo marunong, dapat marunong na kayo. And you have to know how to remove tong side panel. 3 tornilyo lang naman yan. Yung isa, ayun. Saan ba? Ayun, yan, 10. Hindi ko na nilalagay yan. Tapos, 8 tong gitna. Tinanggal ko na. Tapos, another one here. Yan. Ano sa ba yan? Yan, meron dito. Yan, 8 din yan. But you might need dalawang 8 dito na 8mm na open. So, bibili pa kayo ng isa. Tapos, you just push it like that. And, don't forget, merong wire. Ito. It's attached somewhere here. Tinanggal ko na rin kasi tinignan ko na ito nung isang araw eh. Tapos, it comes off like that. Yan. Dali lang. Spatong na natin yun. And you have the engine. Yan. GP180 po yan. Kung nagtataka kayo, ba't isa lang yung shock. Napalit ako na yan. Nagkabit na akong busina. Nag-delete na ako ng airbox. Yan. Kulang-kulang na rin yung tornilyo ng CVT kasi minsan pa nag-research, nakakatamad yung tatanggalin mo pa yung panel. So, found a way na mabubunot ko siya nang hindi ko na kailangan tanggalin yung panel. Kasi, this one, kung tatanggalin mo to, so, kumpleto ng tornilyo, di ba? Kailangan mo tanggalin yung panel kasi may tornilyo dito eh. Tapos yung pa, oh. Tapos, pag nabunot mo na yan, since ang lapit ng clearance dito, kailangan mong tanggalin to. So, hindi lang to yung tornilyo yan. Meron pa yan 2 tornilyo banda dito. Yan, may 2 pa dyan. Tapos, itong plate na to, meron pang screw dyan sa ilalim. Kailangan nyo rin tanggalin yun para matanggal nyo to ng buo. Para pag tinanggal nyo to, hindi siya magagasgas. Mine being a really old unit, tsaka medyo well used, hinahayaan ko na yun kasi basta sa akin umaandar na lang siya na maayos. Now, ngayon, ang gagawin natin is ito yung fuel line na bagong routing ng fuel line yan. So the old one used to run from here, tapos bababa siya dito, pupunta siya dun, yan yung pressure cap. So binago na nila kasi yung time na yon, etong line na to, ito, this one, since nakadiretso siya, ito hindi fixed. So nangyari when you move, gumaganyan, gumagalaw. Eh kung wala to, magagasigas yung fuel line. So doon nagsisimula yung leak. This is a new fuel line kasi pinalita ko na siya dahil 2 years old na. Na-discover ko naman, ayun, butas. Ayun, butas. Kaya pala may gas the past few days. Kasi nangyari, since kulang siya sa length, pag gumagalaw yan, kasi ito, diba, tong ibabaw, fixed yan eh. Itong ilalim yan, ito, yung suspension, gumagalaw-galaw yan. E nandun yung injector mo. So, pag gumalaw yan, ito, mababanat pala, tapos luluwa, mababanat, luluwa. Tapos over time, yan, siguro, kaya na-damage na siya. Tsaka yun, dito medyo malapit siya dito. So, anything that rubs with this, yun yung potential problem. Pero, yun naman siguro sana all yung lahat ng nangyayari na to. Tapos, ang naisip ko lang na DIY, kung intact pa yung ganito nyo is, you find a rubber na kahit garden hose. Tapos you wrap it around this part. Ito. Itong part na to hanggang dito. Tapos gamitan nyo lang ng clamp. Yung ganito. Ganito na clamp. Para just in case mag-rub man siya ng mag-rub, ang mag-rub doon, yung binalot nyo. Hindi yung fuel line mismo. Ayan. Tsaka ano na rin to siguro. This would help guys na malayo sa Manila. Na walang access sa mga casa, ganun. I'm not actually sure if it's gonna work, pero I had an idea last night. So, nung nakita ko yung fuel line, it just might work. Might. Yan. So, let me just take this off para malaman na natin kung paano gagawin. Ayan. So, dyan nag-leak. So, imagine nyo pag nakaganyan yan, suksok dun sa injector. Ayan, like so. Ayan, yun yung nag-rub. So, ayan. Kahit naman atang anong mode gawin mo, this is not supposed to happen. Pero, you know, shit happens, so we're just here to fix it. The only glitch now na hindi ko nakalimutan ko gawin is for me to have access to that one in there, I have to remove everything sa ibabaw. So, let me just get to it. So, pag natanggal ko na yan, mabubunot ko na to or baka putulin ko na lang yan. Kasi, ayan o, this one, I just need to remove this one. So, I can still reuse the plastic. So, I can attach this dito. I'll just use a regular clamp and hopefully that would work. And I think this is hopefully longer, a bit longer. Ito dito, we'll find out later, pero puputulin ko na kasi to para, as I don't have the tool to cut this off. Kung may lagaring bakal sana ako, which I don't have, so I have to find someone na can cut this for me. Yan. Okay, teka lang. So, let me just remove everything para mas madali na lang mamaya. Well, hindi pa na time check kanina yan. So, a few minutes later, hindi ko matanggal to. Kasi, ito. Yan. It's, this one. Yan. So, I had repairs na kasi here before. I think we need to change this into something na parang allen na lang. Kasi you need to remove everything para lang maabot mo ito. Papalit ka fuel line. Yan, this one. To. Sorry. Yan. Yan. So, kailangan tanggal. Para matanggal mo yun, dahil mo tatanggal yung tornilyo. Basta last tong dalawang to. Papalit ako na lang ng allen siguro. Kasi hindi mo naman maiwasan to if you're having the job done by another person. So, may allen naman na ganito ka-exe. So, iya-allen na lang siya. Almost done yan. Naluwangan ko na siya kanina. Pwede na ata siya hatakin. Hindi pa. Long pa konti. So, inano ko na lang kasi medyo ano to eh. These are the moments na kailangan ng konting diskarte. This is my unit anyway, so, you know. Kaya lang, tagalin ko muna to. Ayan, so, ito yung balak natin ipalit. Ito. Ito yung stock. So, parang magkasing laki naman, no? Tapos, as for the length, yan, going. Yan, mas mahaba, yan. Ito yung kailangan kong length. So, all I have to do now is have this removed. Tapos, we're gonna stock this dito sa plastic na to. Kasi clip-on type to eh. That goes there. Yan, yung fuel pressure cap. So, once that's done, it's just a matter of reassembling everything. Everything! Yan, sige. So, napatagal ko na to para magawa na. Okay. So, napaputol ko na siya. Sorry. Yan. So, lilipat ko na lang to dito sa ko dyan. Tapos, hopefully, yun na. Just testing mamaya. Wait lang! Break time muna tayo. Kasi, natin ko pa yung aking bunso. May exam today. So, after this, we proceed kasi ang mahirap na part is yung taking back everything. Putting back everything pala. And need to update ibang tornilyo. So, dadaan pa ako sa motor shop mamaya. Say hi, Chucky! Ah! Ayun yung hatid ko. Hammy! Say ha. Ha? 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 Ang dami kakalasin! Ano masasabi mo? Bakit ganun? Ano? Yan. Yan si Bailey, oh. Ah. Very neighborhood shop. You're always a yayamanin bolt away from replacing your pangit na mga bolts. Take you dito sa ating Razorback. Backup of the backup. Ano tayo gagamitin pa ingat yung yan. Balik tayo sa garahe. Tapos buuin na natin yun. Yan. So we're back in the garahe. Yan. 11:30. And ba yung susi? Hindi na yung susi. Yan. Buuin na natin to. Testing natin kung tama yung naisip ko. Mahirap. Dami lagi iniisip. Yan. Yung mga parts. May silbi naman pala yung mga motor na naagara. Patungan ng pyesa. Yan. Sige. Let me just get to it. Nagpita ko naman ng ibabaw dyan. So yung ilalim na lang kailangan ko pwesto na maayos pag kinabit ko na siya dun sa may fuel pressure cap. patata, nilagay nila doon something flat like this. Yan, para mas madali siya ikabit tsaka tanggalin. Pero this is the only one they have doon sa matindahan. So ito lang din kinuha ko. Pero pumapasok naman siya yun. So kung halimbawa magpapalit ka ng ganito, don't forget to get yung rubber. Ayan, that rubber from the pocket bolt. Tapos okay. tatanggalin ko siya ulit, mas madali lang din ulit. Kasi 12 lang gagamitin ko. Wala akong problema lang sa lintik na ano bang tamang size ng screwdriver yung kailangan. Ganon. Yan. Yan. Fit na siya. Yayamanin po ito eh. Huwag kami mag-alala, may white gold version ito. So, wala naman kayo mag-white gold yan. It's the same. It's something that fastens your scooter's body together. So, okay lang yan. Ayan, mahigpit na. So, balik tayo dito sa ano. Time check. Sa oras na yun. So, kinabit ko na lahat. Yan, to. Medyo mahirap ikabit. Taillight, yung plaka. Ayun, yung fuel line, yan, nakakabit na siya. So, tapusin ko lang itong upuan para konti na lang yung gagawin after. Tapos, tingnan natin kung tatagas. So, sigurado yun, walang butas yan. Kasi bago eh. So, tatagas. Ayan, malalaman natin. Ayan. Okay. Salamat at my tools. Ito na yung aking bagong ano, dadalhin na carry-on tool pag bumabiyahe. This is what I have na baklas natin yung kailangan baklasin. Yan. So, yun. Technically, ito yun. Tsaka, sama mo na to. Yan. Ito rin pala. Ito pang rotor disc. Kung kakalasin yung rotor disc. Ito kung may mahirap lang tanggalin na ano. Hindi to sobra. Nandito siya dati. Ayan, nandito siya dati. So, nagpalit ako ng isa na mas maiksi. Kasi, mahaba eh. Ganito lang dapat siya. Ayan. So, kung mapapansin nyo dun sa start ng video, yung pinakita ko sa inyo yung line. So, this one goes here pag ganon. Tapos, malapit siya dito. Ayan, dito. Malapit siya dito. Ayan, kalbo na eh. So, this one, bumili ako ng 2 feet na fuel line. Tapos, tinanggal ko to dun sa lumang fuel line. Ano ba yun? Where's that stuff? Yan. Ito yun. The old one na yan. Punctured! Kakarab-rab-rab. Rubbing is loving. Yan. So, itsura yan dati. Nakadikit. Pag ganito. Yan. Nakadikit siya dyan. O, yun ngayon. Hindi na siya nakadikit. Tapos, I made sure na yung routing dito is yung nakatilt siya ng konti. So, let's just say gumalaw-galaw yan. Yan. Ito lang yung tatama. Ayan. Pero meron naman ito yung trabaho nito. So, ayan. So, to change this, you have to remove all of this. Kasi yung clip nandun. Nakatago dun sa loob. Isang maliit na tornilyo lang. Para lang matanggal mo siya tapos mapasok mo yung bago. Anyway, testing. Start. Ayan. It's starting. Ayan, wala naman tagas. Matigas yung fuel lines. Pressurized. Ayan, wala naman tagas dito. Start. It's running. So, ayan. Kung hindi naman siya mabubunot or out of place, this moves about. Balang natin sa konti. Kasi yan, para yan pag nag-grab. Kasi yung dati, yung sira eh. Yan. So, wala naman ata doon. We have clearance here. It's not gonna rub on anything. Ito siguro baka sa fairing. So, it's gonna press on like this. Pero I think we'll cover it with this. Kahit tumalaw-galaw siya. And looks like we're good. Tapos ayan, ito yung pinutol ko dun sa 2 feet. So this is about mga almost 2 is about almost 2 inches siguro. So if you buy a 2 feet na ganito, bawasan nyo mga 2.5 inches siguro. Tapos yung angle nito, make sure na nakababa siya. Tapos don't forget to get this one from the old fuel line. So this is a Remedyo vid, or maybe you can call it a mod. Kasi if you buy a factory line from the it's gonna look shorter than this. It's going to probably go under here. Tapos papunta doon. In-email ko naman na yung RA China, yung RA Global pala. Sabi ko sa kanila na yun nga, mukha may problema yung bagong line. Maybe make it a bit longer. So this is a fuel line that's a bit longer. And I think may improvement pa, pero I was using yung ating yung Razorback to take the kids to and from school, tapos mga errands. It's so hard kung halimbawa mamamalaki ka, bibili ka ng itlog, bibili ka ng karne, wala ka paglalagyan. Ayan, ito meron siyang napakalaking gulay board. Parang matatalunin niya, pwede kang magkarga ng 2 sakong bigas dyan Tapos I have a 55 liter top box, lalagay ng mga gulay or bag ng bata. So using a scooter for the city or probably yung mga short errands, this is practically the most ideal ride you can have sa city. I'm not saying na you can't make this one na ideal din, pero kung you're like me, mga palengke boys, tsaka Tidsundo boys using a 2-wheel vehicle, well, how can you contest yung convenience ng put a bag here, you put some more bags dun sa floorboard, tapos it's just a twist and go. Tapos I have a cup holder pag pick up coffee kami nung anak ko. So it's just really so convenient having a scooter for short rides at home near the house, or pwede nga rin naman pabiyaya ng malayo, which I do with this one, as you've seen in my previous videos. Well, it's kind of dirty kasi nag-uulan ng mga nakaraang araw, pero I think I fixed it again with just a bit of tools and dirty hands, tsaka a bit of looking for parts that would fit. Well, sinabi nila mayroon hanapan ng pyesa ang RA. Sige, tama kayo. Hindi ko naman nahirapan hanapin yung mga pyesa nito Nakita ko rin kaagad And kaya I'd still maintain na this is almost 4 years na sa akin next year. And probably did about mga 50,000 kilometers, changed a few bits. Of course, it broke down several times, pero naayos ko naman on the road. I don't think I've posted videos of that. It's still the biggest gulay board na scooter available in the market. The price is actually okay, kasi if you're gonna compare it with your newer ADV scooters, medyo malapit yung presyo nito. Problema lang dito, it's a bit high sa seat height. Seat height medyo mataas, pero October ata lalabas yung youth edition ng RA. Yung acrylic yung gilid, so isipin mo na lang may takip yan. So, kita nila yung gilid na yan. So, gagalingan mo maglinis pag ikaw nakabili nun. Huwag ka lalabas pag umuulan. Pero at least hindi mo na kailangan baklasin para makita what's wrong, di ba? And they said that's going to be a bit lower. So, if you have a problem with seat height, okay na yun. Pa ba? Na off-road na rin yan. As you've seen in previous videos, natabi ko na yan. Actually, marami na napuntahan to scooter na to, super sulit. For the price na available, I think it's 185, 195 ata, yung mga 150, the air-cooled ones. I like the air-cooled ones kasi, tingnan nyo yung ilalim yan. Look at that ground clearance. Mas ADV pa to sa mga ADV na scooter now Mukha lang, classic. Kasi the 300, yung sa part yan, watch my finger, may ganun yan May ganun yan dyan sa ilalim. Nandun yung radiator niya. A lot quicker than this one. Tsaka masarap din siya i-ride, just a few adjustments kasi stock is not good for me. You have to personalize your ride, kaya nga your ride ang tawag dun. It's not everyone's ride, diba? And So, medyo marami lang talagang baklasin pag you have to do service on some stuff. Pero you get used to it, or you find a mechanic na pwede mong turo. I have a few vids, probably that would help him out. Pero yun, it's one of the remedyo video na naman yan. So yung fuel line yan, kasi it was leaking I think since last week. So kala ko ba't amoy gas, nagtanggal kasi ako nung gas can dito. Yan, no? Usually may gas can dyan na maliit dyan, banda dyan. So I removed it kasi I thought it didn't matter. Alam mo, naamoy na gas noon until nag-leak nga yung fuel. This is the first time the second time that happened to me. Kasi I was using the old fuel line nung last time. And I changed it to a new line after ko remedyo. There's another remedyo vid about that. Pero, mo na, basta ito, pag nasa probinsya kayo, like, you're talk to someone from Bohol, I think, from Cebu, from Davao, taga Quezon, yan, taga Bicol. If you have a problem with your fuel line, well, alam nyo na yung gagawin nyo. Just in case you can't wait to send someone or ask someone to get parts for you sa Manila, like the original fuel line. Yan. I hope this video is informative and it will help you pag sayang yung baklas ng side panel, and yung pang remedyo dyan sa mga fuel line na yan, among other things. Yun lang naman yung purpose ng mga vids na to. So thank you so much for your time. Mainit na naman. It's lunch time. I'm about to miss lunch. So thanks for watching, and you guys ride safe and gear up, kahit helmet man lang. Ako, I love to wear my helmet and Crocs. And you have a nice day, everyone. And if you're wondering what tools I used for today's DIY vid, remedyo vids, yan. So, yan, this is what I used. It's a 10-12 combi, it's a 13, this is a 14, 17. Ito, kailangan nyo to para dito. Ito, yung base niyan, yung base plate. Kailangan nyo yan. Kung may sakit kayo, mas maganda. Ito, pang kontra lang. Ito, yan, para dito yan, dito, yan. Kasama nitong 30, ito, yan, kasi kontrahan yan Tapos, minsan 13, sa akin 13, hindi ko rin maintindihan Tapos, this one, ito, hindi ko ginamit yan today. Ito, ginamit ko to para dun sa lock ko nung battery kasi nagpalit na ako. This one, I tried for removing yung this thing na hindi ko natanggal. Isa yayamanin na, isa hindi pa, tsaka ako natatanggalin na yan. So I wanted to get it fixed. This one also I used for the hose clamps. Yan, hose clamps, tsaka yun nandito sa ilalim ng upuan. The knife I used to cut the hose. Yan, see, cut the hose. Tapos this one is from Inco. Yan, so meron siyang mga ganyan, may allen, may gantin, may maliit, 6. Tapos parang ratchet type siya, so pampalagi lang ng ibang baklasan. You don't actually need that, pero this will make your life easier. Yan, tapos ito just to pry things open or pag nahihirapan ako. Yan, pang pit-pit or pag medyo gigil, yan. So, that's it. Kung kailangan nyo ng tools for baklasan nung nitong buong yan. Yeah, that's it. Thanks guys.